You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast. Merry Christmas, punters and dribblers.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 and all that.
'Tis Christmas Day, and we've got some best ofs for you as a Christmas present.
What a nice present.
I know.
What a nice gift.
Yeah, we're good guys.
And what a nice present.
We're good guys.
And what a nice gift.
And if you're watching it on YouTube, you'll be like, oh, they're just recording that the second after they finish their podcast on Monday. You go, no. Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect.
That would be naive.
We've come in on Christmas Day.
We've dragged all the boys in.
We're in the exact same clothes. Nothing's moved. This is being recorded.
Family's at home.
Yeah, family's at home.
Suki's first Christmas,
Yeah.
and I'm in here doing this introduction for you, the punter and the dribbler.
Yeah.
That's how much you mean for me. I'd rather be here than with my family.
That's right.
So that's where I am with
So
Tom
you enjoy the best of
in the studio. Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
I promise it is.
We wouldn't lie to you.
Wouldn't lie to you.
Best of.
Definitely didn't do this on Monday.
Straight after the record of the pod.
Definitely didn't do this on the 22nd.
I know.
Definitely
we're in the
Christmas
same clothes.
Day.
Nah, it's Christmas Day.
Now we're in the same clothes.
Okay.
Gotta believe me.
No, you gotta believe us.
You gotta believe me, mate.
You simply must believe us.
You have to believe me. Merry Christmas.
There was panic in the office last week.
In the disco?
Panic at the disco. When you and I woke to news that our coach had been shot at.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Anthony Seibold.
Anthony Seibold, Tony
Who
Seeds.
also, coincidentally, one of our dear friends now.
Well, yes, and we did touch on that last week, that now we're very close, and I don't know whether it's like... I mean, obviously we're glad he's okay, and we're not here to make light of what was probably a very harrowing situation to have bullets fly through your fucking...
Bullet or bullets?
Bullet. Sounds better. Flying through
Sounds
your...
more badass.
Flying
Uzi.
through your fucking walls and shit by your neighbour. But, like, to me, it's an indication that Manly are rattling cages at the NRL and people are looking over their shoulder being like, fuck.
It's a warning shot.
Yeah.
Oi, stop being so fucking dominant.
Well, and listen, you know, as
That makes a lot of
some guy
sense.
said in the Punters and Dribblers, that you and I are clearly just far right wing Trump supporters, and we just need to come to terms with that, right?
Well,
They shot at Donald as well.
Far right from the eastern suburbs.
From the eastern suburbs, yeah. They shot at the Don as well, Eddie.
They did twice.
And twice.
once.
Well,
Twice.
They tried to kill him twice, that we know of. But that was because they saw a man about to win, like him or not.
Yep.
Now, you're getting Siebes' neighbours. Apparently it was his neighbour.
Mate, winners get shot at. It's his neighbour.
It was his neighbour.
His 88-year-old neighbour.
What? Doesn't like Manly. Doesn't like the club.
I think that was what it was. And I don't know where Siebes lives. I thought it would have been in Manly.
Well, I would have thought it definitely on the Peninsula.
And if it is, and Siebes' neighbour's shooting at him, you cannot tell me that is not some, not government, but like NRL Supremo organised hit.
And they were blaming an old guy.
Well, they've the old guy's clearly a patsy. They've got an old guy. They've shipped him into a house. I bet you he hasn't lived there long.
He's like a Lee Harvey.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
I wouldn't be surprised if this old bloke gets knocked off. Protect the old bloke.
Protect the old bloke, because he may not have
you know
even
what I
done
mean?
it, or at least he's got the answers.
There might be a nightclub owner come in and shoot him too. A lot of, listen, by the way, Trump's open the files, so we'll get the truth soon.
Yeah, we will get the truth soon.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
We'll get the truth.
But we need Vlandis to open the files on this one.
Yeah, and get close to the truth. Because what I see is a great coach, okay, who's now a dear friend, who's got the boys absolutely primed and ready. I was out there the other day. I've seen the nick they're in, the boys.
We've seen it.
I've talked to all of them. I've talked to Skip. I've talked to Jake. I've talked to Tommy, okay? They're all fucking humming, the boys. I would say best nick they've been in. But the attitude, more importantly, is where it needs to be. It is fucking dialed to within an inch of its life. We are seeing mature footballers, okay, that have seen winters now. They know what it takes to win.
Yeah.
And they're out there, okay, they know that Skip doesn't have many more seasons. They want to win another one for him.
Yep.
That's what they want. And he wants to win one with the Drabojevic brothers and his other teammates, right? He knows this. It's all coming together. Everyone in the league knows that Manly's the fucking favourites. Maybe not with the bookies, but the bookies are never right, Tom.
Well, the bookies are always wrong.
Always. Except for when they're right. And on this occasion, they're not right.
Yeah.
They're wrong. So, yeah, people are worried about Manly.
And it's
People are
evidence.
worried sick. Honor Tony Large comes in. Like, who's this guy? He's playing rugby league football at a delicate age. He's only in year 12.
Yeah.
Just starting. He's just coming out of year 11. Like, that's what we've got at the club. We've got.
He's just going
throttles
into his year 12 dorm.
Hamali Olakawatu look a big, thick, and hot. And
Well, into the leadership group.
not to mention, there's players who have gone overseas, Tom, to hone their craft,
Yeah.
to get better, to be around winning, to be around champions.
Yeah.
Like, Manly has left no leaf, no stone unturned, punters and dribblers. So am I shocked by this? No, I'm not.
Can you give me a bit more information on how it's being reported in the media?
Yeah, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Use
Mainstream. Legacy media?
Yeah, legacy media who won't report the truth.
No, of course not.
Yeah, the mainstream media are reporting that the neighbour accidentally fired through the garage of his house.
Oh, right.
Right, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, okay.
Through his garage.
Yeah, right at
Through
Seibold.
Siebes' garage.
Through Siebes'
Yeah,
garage.
right. Whoops, I'm
door.
just walking past your garage with a
With a loaded rifle.
Yeah, what sort of gun was it?
Not 100% sure, but the police found a pistol, a rifle, and ammunition at the
Right.
home of the neighbour.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
sounds
guy's
like-
got a cache of weapons
This
in
sounds
his
like
house.
a hit on Manly. That's what this sounds like.
He's
Good
due to
Lord.
appear in court in March.
Well, it's a bit late for me.
Yeah. What are
Is
we
he on
waiting
bail?
for?
What's going on?
Who is he? What's this guy's name? Have we seen his house? What's his background? Like, is there any information on
Was
this
this
guy?
put down as attempted murder? Well, how was this? What sort of charge have they laid?
No reporting from the mainstream media on
course they
that.
haven't.
Of course
Hush,
they
hush.
haven't. Hush, hush. Keep sweeping under the rug.
Let's keep this under the rug.
Just like that Thomas Matthew Crooks kid, eh? Burnt, cremated, fucking...
Matthew Crooks?
The guy who tried to shoot Trump. Or he did shoot Trump.
Oh, I didn't even know his name.
Of course you didn't.
I thought you were talking about that bloke, that North Korean kid.
Oh, the one who died?
Yeah, that was
No,
Etch.
that was Etch. That was Etch. No, I'm not talking about that guy, though. Talking about fucking...
That was Etch.
No, that was very Etch. Well, he stole a flag or some shit.
I think he stole a poster of him, and then he got like 30 years hard labour, and then they tortured him to fucking into a vegetative state, and then dumped him on the fucking. Anyway,
Otto Frederick Warmbier.
Yeah. Otto. Was he Aussie?
no, he's young.
Yeah. No, not that. We are talking about the life. Okay, I also wouldn't mind at some point you just putting the start of Many Men into this video with the gunshots and the photo of Siebes.
Man.
No, but it starts off. Can you get that up?
Man.
This is how I
Wish
now want.
death upon me.
This is how I now want Siebes to just have to walk out to everything.
He should walk out for the fucking first game in a bulletproof jacket.
Dude.
That'd be sick.
Get rich
We
or
should
die
get him one.
coaching?
We should get him one.
Dude, get rich or die coaching. Can I actually, that's a good question. What have you learned in your 34 years? If you were to like impart some wisdom onto the next generation or people older than you, what's Eddy Simpson, Edward Lloyd Simpson, first of his name, 29th of the 1st, 1991, Double Base Hospital, what's he learned?
I've learned a couple of lessons. And a couple of things.
Well, what would be top? Should we get a top three from him?
Yeah,
Or is that
Mercy
too
was-
many?
You give us what if you want to go top 3, if you want to
Yeah.
go top 1.
Just worth keeping in mind, right? That you can do what you want to do.
A Perisher Blue.
Yeah.
Correct. That is a good, that's
that's
a
good.
good listen. It is a good listen.
You should never dilly-dally. You should just get down to Auto Alley because they're going to make you smile.
Yep. Okay.
That's also another great
good.
lesson.
Words to live by.
That is.
And this is important because you're going to move at some point in your life. And Dawson's, they'll move you just around a corner or right across Australia.
I mean, three
3 really
prominent lessons, just words.
poignant. You put them in a coffee table.
Oh,
don't
they
you?
resonate.
Dawson's will move you. They will.
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner or
right across.
Australia. It was indifferent to them. They'll do the work
They'll
anyway.
go wherever you need.
Yeah. What about you? You're 36. You're a bit older than me. Like, you got anything?
I would argue that the number
You're
one.
35. Come and turn it.
Well, yeah, actually, I just heard 36 and accepted that I was 36.
Yeah.
Prime Possum, as fun as he can be, Prime Possum, please join the family. I believe was that the lyrics of Prime Possum? Now this is a regional thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's right.
Did you have prime possum?
Yeah, I did have prime
Okay,
possum.
sorry, it's about. I forgot Southern Highlands. You were
No,
regional.
no, that's all right.
Well, when Prime Possum came on, it was bedtime.
It was, which I believe was 7 p.m.
7:30.
Was it 7:30?
7:30, mate.
Yep, I believe 7:30 because if we're on Channel 7, Prime Possum put us to bed, but more often than not, Jack Edward Archdale, okay, we would be on the 7 o'clock news on ABC for the weather, which came on at 7:25.
Jesus.
And Dad would grunt at the TV, and then it was bedtime.
So your prime possum
No rain.
was Chilton
Yeah.
grunting.
Him just going, fuck.
Yeah, it's haunting. There was a haunting period of your
Or he'd get excited.
Really
I bet he
excited.
would.
From memory, really excited.
Yep.
I
No,
think it's also worth remembering that it's a whole lot of fun at the Funland Ulladulla Indoor Park. Dude, there's a bit going on in the world of sport. There's some media goss going on. There's fucking some rugby league name jerseys going on. There's Phil Gould going so close to dropping haikus on Twitter. I don't know, like, I love the idea of Phil Gould going like rugby league haikus. Do you know what a haiku is, Eddie?
I'll need reminding.
It's a Japanese poem, like rhyme. It's not rhyme scheme. It's a Japanese poem, though, like the style of poem. And they don't rhyme. And it's like 5 syllables first line, 7 syllables second line, 5 syllables third line. And often,
So
like,
575757.
just 5, 7, 5.
lines.
That's it. 3
Five
lines.
seven five.
They're just simple, and that's what I'm pretty sure in what was our Japanese show that we watched last year, Shogun. There was a couple of episodes, or at least in one episode.
They'd do a haiku.
haiku for haiku.
Yes, they go haiku for haiku. Like,
Now,
the tree does not grow without shade.
Correct. Gus tweeted this last night, and it's not a haiku, but I read it and I'm like, fuck me, Gus, this is such a haiku, dude. It's been a productive day, ... second line. In many ways, ... Next parent line. Time for a swim, ... underneath. Hope all is well with you all. Can you just put that on the screen so you can see it? Like, it's a rugby league haiku in the sense that it's all wrong. But it's just pensive.
Well, rugby league haikus don't follow a structure.
Not necessarily, but I would love to try, and I want the punter and dribbler to start making some. Some guy did put one in. He commented, fabric of the game. Got the rule completely wrong. Can't just disappear.
It's been a productive day in many ways. Time for a swim. Hope all is well with you all. Wow. Too many alls in that final sentence. Time for a swim comes out of nowhere.
It does, dude.
That's a punch that'll drop you. You just never see.
Just
time for a swim out of the clouds.
Just scroll down, dude. Scroll down there. Look at that. Fabric of the game. Got the rule completely wrong. Can't just disappear. Horngate. Rugby League, Vegas, Horngate. Who's blowing the horn? What are we doing with the horn? Who's blowing the horn? We spoke to some people at the UFC yesterday, some insiders. There's a couple of things actually before. Someone DM'd us or fucking put a comment up somewhere saying that
It was a comment on the YouTube.
That horn doesn't even get blown. They press a button.
I got to be honest with you. My whole respect for the horn has gone.
Well, it certainly sent an absolute earthquake through.
Well, it's not a horn.
Shane Keith Productions.
Well, it's not a horn, is it?
It's a digitalized.
It's a digital sound.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not a horn at all. A horn you got to blow.
A horn you got to blow. Now, I got to say, though, dude, once I read that comment, unsubstantiated, unclarified, unverified, but that is the comment, I now kind of feel a bit silly because you can't just, not everyone can just step right up and blow a horn. There is some skill to blowing a horn.
How do you know?
Because I've blown a horn before.
What horn have you blown?
Well, mate, nothing of the substance of the Viking horn, or whatever the fuck they call it, but like a trumpet's a horn. You know what I mean? Like you got to fucking, your lips have got to be.
So you're saying a horn like that's not easy to blow? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. And I don't think that you could get the consistency of sound across every single blower that we've heard to date. The fact that...
Well, let's break this down. Let's break this down.
Let's buy a horn.
Let's spend some proper money.
Let's spend some real good money. Let's get a life size.
Let's get a horn.
Let's get a horn. We'll put it on the pool table.
Yeah. Let's just get a horn, Tobler. One that looks like the Viking horn, but it's smaller. And let's see how hard these things are to blow. I just think, right, that what you would get if you got a real horn that required blowing, and you could change the mouthpiece on it if you were germ phobic, right, is how long would it take you to practice that thing? You know, you're going for warm-ups. Maybe it takes you a couple of blows to get it right.
But if you're trying to get people to come in and blow the horn, you got to make this thing pretty seamless, don't you? It's got to be like, all right.
It's a huge honour.
Yeah, I know.
It's a huge honour. I think people would take it quite seriously.
Yeah, but I don't know whether you're necessarily going to have the time to come in and get practice in.
Are you telling me that club legend Billy Knowles, right, can't nip in there to GIO on a Thursday for a bit of pre-match blowing? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that Billy Knowles, in between shifts, can't nip down to the old area wherever the thing's held, and give a couple of practice blows. Bill Knowles would do it.
Yeah. You know he would.
Well, Knowlesy would do it. That's what they used to say about Knowlesy.
Yeah.
Knowlesy would do it.
Knowlesy would do it. Yeah,
But-
it'd be like, it's like Eddy would go, but Knowlesy would do it.
Knowlesy would do it.
Yeah. Because Knowlesy would do a job.
Bill Knowles.
Yeah.
Fucking oath he would.
The Bill Knowles.
The Bill Knowles.
45 games in the front row.
The Bill Knowles.
In the 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd do it.
Oh, yeah, he'd do it all right. I think you're robbing him of a couple of games there as well. I think Knowlesy played a few more than that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, listen, I didn't include his fucking suburban work.
No. All that. Or his ill-fated stint with the Magpies.
Yeah.
Fuck
And you just never get that knee right.
He just never. Well, once it went, he was never the same. Never the same.
Billy Knowles.
Billy Knowles.
Oh, he can play on his day, though. It weren't many better.
He could play.
It weren't many better than Billy.
Mate.
Oh,
yeah.
Billy Knowles.
Oh, Billy Knowles. Oh, Billy, Limpin' Bill, they call him now, isn't he? So fucked.
Yeah, he's still with us.
No, he's still with us, Bill. I think so. Yeah, you'll find him down there.
Yeah.
Limpin' Billy Knowles.
Yeah, Limpin' Billy
Bill
Knowles.
was
You usually
Bill.
see him down having a couple off the wood.
No.
Down there, the clubhouse.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, be old Limpin' Billy Knowles. Anyway, you're telling me Billy Knowles isn't down there getting some fucking practice in?
Hey, listen, Limpin' Bill get down there, of course. Listen, of course. And I think maybe Billy Knowles, he's the exception that proves the rule. I just don't know whether, if they're going for Trump, they're going for Dana, are they going to fucking limp down there and bloody give that thing a blow before the game? I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
I don't know if they will.
No, yeah, listen, you're probably right. And maybe I'm just I'm a dreamer.
Yeah,
Tom,
yeah,
you know?
you're a romantic.
I'm a romantic, and, I long for the days when the Viking horn was a horn.
It was a horn.
You know?
Yeah.
Is it too much for me to long for the days when a horn was a horn, Tom?
Yeah, exactly. And when footy players were footy players, like old Bill Knowles.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's where we've got to, isn't it?
This fucking
this
woke bullshit.
Yeah, this woke bullshit, These cunts wearing pink boots. Fucking fairies, mate. Fucking jelly there. What having a bit of boat polish?
Bit of brill cream and boot polish.
Bit of brill cream.
What the fuck's going on?
Bit of Danko rub.
Yeah,
Fuck.
fucking hell, mate. Those are the days. Now we got this fucking woke horn.
It's fucking woke horn. It's fucking fairy horn, mate.
I'm dying. Oh shit, dude. It's fucking woke fairy horn.
I need to rebrand the cut. Nothing Viking about that horn.
No, mate. There's nothing Viking about that fucking horn. Oh. Oh, fuck me dead. Punters and dribblers, you must go and vote for 4 Pints Japanese Lager in the Gab's Hottest 100 beers.
Yes, you must.
You must do it.
You must.
Do it for us.
Do it for the punter and the dribbler. Do it for our friends at 4 Pines. But more importantly, do it for your old mates, Tom and
You
Eddy.
got to do it. You got to get in there and vote for them. Japanese lager, best in the business, best in town. Links are in the bio. Go and do it for us. That's all we want for Christmas. Honestly, all we ask.
That's all you have to get us. We don't want anything else. You don't have to send us gifts. You don't have to, take me away. You don't have to, buy me a boat. Like, you don't have to do any of those.
Just go and vote.
Gab's Hottest 100, 4 Pines Japanese Lager, the best lager there is. Make smart decisions. And just get me this gift.
Just please.
Thanks.
Punters and dribblers, if you feel like having a punt this festive season,
Yep.
Ned's a place to do it. Can I say this, Edward?
Yes.
Got some really nice odds at the start of the third test for Pat Cummins, who loves getting Root out, to get Root out first innings. It was $3. I'm like, there's only 4 fucking bowling options here.
It's good betting.
There's only 4 bowling options.
Good betting.
What are we doing?
It's good betting. Shout out to Ned's, best in the business. Bet like Tom. And if you want to follow Tom,
don't bet like me because I'm shit. But if you feel like having a bet,
if you want to bet like Tom, you can follow him on the profiles on Ned's.
imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Tom, I've uncovered some footage.
Okay. What sort of footage are we talking?
Some year 6 footage.
Of Edward Simpson?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Some dance trip footage.
Oh, God. Yes.
Now, there's not heaps of it, but there's enough.
You don't need heaps.
Shout out to James Stimson, who sent me through some videos. Stimo, one of the greats.
Stimson?
Stimson.
Is he related to Joe Stimson?
Don't know. Stimo.
So he's found it and he sent it to you.
Yep.
Do you know this guy?
Yes.
Right.
Some of my good mates growing up.
Okay, and he's found video of you. Yes, dude, what a day. Oh, yes.
It was actually sent through last week and we forgot about it on Thursday, but here we are again.
Oh, that's good stuff. I'm so fucking excited.
Now, play.
Okay, hold on, so just get it big.
You got to go.
I think.
Make sure you play in the right order.
And I need to.
This is the right. Yeah, so this is the first one.
Hold on.
Now,
Are you the front guy there?
I'm not in this footage yet.
Okay.
There's someone at the end of this video that we're going to watch who might be me. Okay. You ready? Have we got sound? We got sound
This
up?
is volume up. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, wow. Okay. We go into a fucking plank straight off the bat here.
This is for those
Yeah,
that
where
haven't
are we?
remembered, that aren't up to speed. I was in an all boys dance troupe in year 6, right?
Called?
With the all you, I don't know if we had a name.
Okay, right.
Essentially, we're all aware of what a Stedfords are. Okay.
Yeah, like they're just a dance comp.
but
It's
not
like a
just,
showcase.
Not just showcase, not just dancing. There's also choir there.
Okay.
You know, music, all that sort of shit, right? Now we were a boys' dance group who performed at. This is performing at school, I believe. I think that's the hall. We also competed famously at the Dubbo of Stedford and the Orange of Stedford.
Okay. So you guys took this thing on the road.
We took this thing on the road. Josh Amari, you'll notice I think in the next video, was our standout break dancer.
Yeah.
Or Josh Adamari. Adamari?
Where is
Whatever.
he? Is he still breaking?
Don't know.
Okay.
But he was a naughty boy and he wasn't allowed to come to Orange to break. So
That fucked your chances.
that fucked our chances of glory. All right, press play.
Oh no. Dude, what the fuck was that?
Do you know what I say?
No.
Man, I'm tired of dancing.
Oh my god, dude. Your voice is so high.
So
How did you
high.
figure that out?
I'd asked him, I go, fuck, bro, how you, what?
In terms of people having a book thrown at them, I want to put a big Hello Sports shout out and a hug and support around Joe Offahengawi.
Yes, I'm glad that we're opening with Joe.
Oh,
we're not
mate.
opening with him, but we are
We
for rugby
technically
league.
are for rugby league. And
What a disgrace.
this is just one of the most ridiculous stories that's ever come across our desk. So Joe, who's apparently only 29, I feel like he's been playing rugby league for at least 4 decades. Will, if you can get me Joe Offahengawi games played, that'd be great. Just for interest. Now, Joe seems like a knockabout fella, bit of fun, pre-season trial. He's coming off the field. His star new signing, Zach Lomax, who's as hot as the day is long. He's there getting an interview by Fox Sports journalist Eloise Sawyer, I believe is how you pronounce her name. So what's Joe do? He goes up like any good, honest, hard-working Australian male or female
No, Australian.
who likes to just have a bit of a giggle.
Yeah. Well, it's the knockabout larrikin in all of us.
Exactly. He goes, and it's an expression of culture, Eddie, Australian culture, because we love a good Dacking.
Well, people say, Australians have got no culture.
What? Think again.
Think again.
Joe walks up to
Sugar?
Zach, whips the Dacks down. Zach, obviously, I assume has a fat penis, but what
Have you seen him play Origin footy?
What it does.
Have you seen him play Origin
No, I
footy?
have seen him
Yes,
play
all
Origin
right.
footy, Yeah,
So
so we know that.
we know it.
that to be true.
No thinking about it.
His undies haven't come down.
No.
So that's fine. The budgie smugglers have stayed on. Just a little short stacking, which is play on.
Mate, nothing.
He pulls them up again and keeps going in the interview. Eloise is like, oh, well, Zach's just been ducked. And they keep talking. And now Joe's had to come out and apologise like he's bloody...
To whom? Who made him apologise?
Well, the Eels. And in the paper, they're like, oh, this is disgraceful. And then some absolute softcock loser like, it was a female reporter. It's like, so? Why does her womanness mean that she can't get around a fucking joke? He's in his fucking undies. Relax.
You seen what women wear to the beach? Do you know what I mean?
The boys, the Fox
Go
cameras...
down to the beach today. They'll all be in bangers, and half of them won't have tops on.
But, like, exactly.
We're
but also-
talking about a 1 inch piece of material, cloth, covering the whole body.
But the Fox cut into the dressing sheds and they're walking around in their undies.
All the time.
They take their kit off after the games and hand it out and they're in their undies.
They go into the sheds to interview them in their undies.
That's like, what are we talking about here? Fox, they cut to the dressing sheds before and a camera punched straight through the sheds out into the urinal and there's a guy pissing.
Mate, I'm surprised Fox haven't tried to get cameras into the showers.
Well,
I'm sure they've asked.
Shower cam.
Shower cam.
Jesus
Back to
Christ.
Joe and back to the Dacking.
The Dacking.
I'd like to point out a very important aspect of this, Tom, that the media is overlooking, and certainly the Eels are when they're looking for apologies, is that his penis doesn't come out.
That's what I mean.
You got dacked in the. You get dacked in the playground. It only matters if your cock came out.
Dude, I got dacked in front of the hottest chick in school. I was in year 7 or 8. She was in year 12. I won't say her name.
You didn't have dad
Smoke
dick
show.
yet.
I still don't. And I got dacked full, everything down to my ankles, middle of the schoolyard, recess, and my baby bird just pops out. Crushing. But that's what fucking living's about, dude. That's living. Yeah. I said it when I put the video up yesterday. I go, if you didn't get dacked, you didn't have mates.
Yep. This is growing up in the greatest country of all. All right? It's handball at lunchtime.
Dead
it's
legs.
Bull rush. It's dead legs.
It's sack wax.
It's sack wax. It's flipping a little rubber yes or no to ask out a Sheila.
Yeah.
It's Marilyn Manson getting ribs removed to suck his own willy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's Dacking.
Yeah.
Like it's all those things and more.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? That is the playground.
Yeah. Welcome to the playground.
Welcome to the playground. And there's no reason it should have stopped. In fact, I'm angry now that we haven't been dacking more. We should have dacked these pricks the moment they came in.
Bring back
here.
the dack.
Bring back the dack. Bring back the dack.
Before we move on to anything else, I just wanted everyone in the room to know, because obviously Will and Felix have rocked up. Tommy Tobbler's behind us. You are speaking to the vice president of some community preschool parents committee.
You are.
Yep.
You're the VP.
I'm the VP of I don't know what exactly what body, but like.
So is it your turn? Like, is it just cycle through?
No, I got
like
asked.
Star of the Week for kids.
No, I got asked. It was a request, and I rejected it initially, and then.
Who asked you? Your wife?
One of the people at the school.
They requested you personally?
They said, would you be on the something committee?
And what does one do?
I don't know. That's why I just said no out the gate. Because Steph was on the fundraising committee. It's community preschool. So it's a lot of, you've got to raise money for it and all this sort of shit. It's a beautiful place. It's amazing. But it was like Steph, in amongst being a parent working, she had to fundraise this shit. And I was like, I don't have time. Also because we run our own business. There's no one else that can sort of and we're very hands-on with what we do here. You can't just be fucking off. And I didn't know the workload. And I just went, sorry, I'm running my own business. It's fucked up. And then anyway, she's like, after I've already rejected it, she then goes, it's only maybe one day, one afternoon a term that you needed. And I'm like, I've already said no, though, haven't I? So then I'm like, yeah, okay, anyway, see ya. And I drop Zoe and I leave. Then I'm in the car and I'm like, fuck, I feel bad.
Hang on. She's asked you, you've said no.
Yeah.
She then again goes, it's only one afternoon a term, are you sure? And you...
Not that you
and
sure.
It's still a no.
No, it wasn't that she was
You're a fucking driver hard bargain. You want to get paid or something?
Yeah. No, well, I didn't. That was it. I said I won't do it unless I get VP. No, I was...
You have to update the LinkedIn, mate.
They didn't fully... I was thinking about it. They didn't go into... She didn't go into super detail. I kind of was already I'd said no, and I was already just whatever. I'm not... I know you... it wasn't super silly, please.
It sounds like it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't, though. But I was just
Why? So why did she drop that it's only one afternoon a term?
It was just sort of part of the conversation because I was like, yeah, listen, I know how much Steph
she's
had
baiting
to do.
in.
Yeah, listen, but anyway, I left. I then immediately felt bad, and I was like, you know what? I want to be a parent who's to some degree, not too much. Don't get your hopes up, Evie, Zoe Hazel, but who wants to be involved.
Community
guy. It's good. It's good to do.
Yeah.
So anyway, I called her up in the car. I'm like, listen, I know I just rejected you. I maybe a little too hastily. And I would like to help her out. I'll be on the committee or whatever the fuck it is. And she's like, oh, great, well, you're VP. I'm like, what does that mean? Because I wasn't looking for a title. I thought I was just going to be on some. It's I basically approve funds, though.
You approve funds?
In me and some other people.
Do they know of your,
my reckless spending habits?
Your fucking fund work?
No. I'll be there'll be a Ferris wheel in that thing before you know it.
Yeah, exactly. Vice president, I got to be honest with you. Seems like a funny term.
Well, listen, the beauty of the vice president.
Is there a CEO?
There's a president. There's a treasurer.
Yep.
There's a VP.
Secretary.
I think there's a secretary, a treasurer, a president, a VP, and then just like committee members.
So who's your president?
No idea. We haven't been unveiled yet.
Imagine if you don't get along. You and the president clash heads.
Jeez. Well, apparently the purpose of the VP is if
You don't mind a stink?
Well, but if the purpose of the VP is if something were to happen to the president, heaven forbid,
Oh my God.
that I ascend.
Is that what? Then you get sworn in.
I get sworn in, dude.
Have you got term limits?
Well,
Or?
I hope so. I hope they're not too long. But I mean, like, if I knock the president, I become the top dog.
What would they have said if they gave you treasury?
I would have been like, dude, bad
Treasurer.
decision, bad call. Or I'd like I'd just get you in there.
Nah.
I'm Tom. You just come in and pretend to be me for one afternoon. I'd pay you.
You look different.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know that. Anyway, so I'm a VP. But apparently I'm basically, it's just a cool title. Because, like, I'm not the treasurer, I'm not the president, I'm not the secretary. I'm basically just a committee member with
It's
a cool
like a
title.
groomsman at weddings that you don't speak.
Yeah, dude. Not
The
bad.
ultimate gig.
Yep. So anyway, dude, all I'm saying is just steer into life, guys. Be a part of a community. Just, you know what I mean? Just muck in, get involved, get your hands dirty. In some other
Separation
Vegas
anxiety.
news, other Vegas news, Edward, Dana White has turned down the woke fairy horn.
Has he? No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought he was definitely going to do it.
No. And Trump, they're still holding out hope for
Oh,
Trump.
is Trump going to do it?
No, or just to attend. Right. Canberra is still hopeful of finding a high-profile figure to do the honours after commissioning a new American-made horn that cost in excess of 10 grand. Right, so they didn't fly their horn over. That's also disappointing.
Too difficult to transport.
So this is like a freedom horn.
Okay. So you reckon it was cheaper to build a new one for 10 grand than it was to fly your woke fairy horn over there?
Possibly. Possibly. Mate, think about how much it fucking costs to ship shit.
It's not that much. It's done a weight.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
Telling you right now, it wouldn't be 10 grand.
That's just to fly it. Then you've got to transport it in and out. You're flying it back.
So you reckon there's someone in Vegas next door to the stadium building woke fairy horns? It's probably made in LA or something to transport it there
I
anyway.
don't think that it would be more expensive. I don't think it'd be less expensive to fly that woke fairy horn over.
How do they get it around the country?
They don't. It's a home game horn.
Oh, yeah, true. It is. Listen, semantics. What I do find interesting and what I love the most about the whole woke fairy horn scandal.
A scandal it is.
And you know, the drama around who's going to blow it is just how, I don't know if it's, like, I respect people trying to get big names. Like, you got to be in it to win it. I sort of get that.
I get it.
But
Macquarie Sports Radio.
there is-
Tell me to get the rock on.
There is sort of this sad reality that underpins the whole thing that people just seem to be so convinced that they're going to get a big name.
Well, see, I don't know whether it's that or whether it's, I mean, there'd be an element of that, but I think part.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I don't
feel
know if
like-
I'm phrasing it
No,
the right way.
you are. There's a sadness to it. There's an inherent sadness to it. I feel the sadness. I think we all do.
When I read that and
No,
they
I
go,
feel
well,
the
the
sadness.
Raiders are hopeful of getting a big... No, but
Yeah.
you're not going to
No,
get
no,
a big
'cause
name,
it's like,
are
I tell you what
you?
it reminds me of a
Yeah,
little
probably,
bit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the kid whose dad left and he thinks dad's coming home for Christmas. Oh, maybe. Mum, is dad coming home for Christmas? Maybe.
Yeah.
He's
He
not.
said he was only going out to get milk.
Yeah, no, he's not coming. But I saw him over the, the other side of town with some lady and some other kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been writing me letters every year. It's Mum writing the
Mum's
letters.
writing the letters. Mum's writing the letters.
Yeah. Mum's right. Mummy's writing the letters.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it does.
It's like you're giving them hope because
Yep.
you want them to feel hope.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want them to feel like Dana White might do it. But the reality is he's not.
Yeah, but you want hope for this young kid, but the reality is that Dad left a long time ago. And he's never coming back. He doesn't want a fucking thing to do with you.
He's never even called.
No. He's forgotten about you.
Yeah, he's moved on.
Yeah.
Dad's moved on.
Yeah.
He's got another family.
And they don't even know that he's got another kid.
No.
That's what
this feels like a
Would
little
it shock you?
That's where the sadness
Would it
comes
shock you if Ricky Stewart blew it?
I'm a spit good day, right? No, it wouldn't surprise me.
I would not be shocked.
Honestly,
if
though,
Ricky Stewart
the
blew it.
problem is now this is also the problem, and it does tie back in a little bit to the boy left alone on Christmas Day by his father, is that like who they get matters, because if you're
because they've talked a huge game.
yeah, because like if you're that kid and it's like no, dad's not coming to Christmas, but your uncle is. Or, no, dad's not coming to us, but, that friend of ours from down the road's coming over with some presents.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing. And I'll be disappointed on Christmas.
But there's a difference between, okay, dad's not coming, but your rich uncle is, and he's bringing one of those little toy Jeeps, right? That'd be great.
Yeah. You got your PS5.
Yeah, but instead of that, it's actually your fat, stinky Year 5 maths teacher who his mum's now rooting. He's come over.
Yeah, but you know what's happening. She pretends like that you don't know, but you hear him fucking. He stays over after dinner. Why is he at dinner?
Yeah.
Why is he even here?
Yeah, the eggnog's freshly down the guzzler, and he's giving
he's guzzling.
a what for? Like that's not great.
That's not great.
And
dude. That's,
optically, I understand. Yes,
optically, it's terrible.
optically, it's awful. But, optics matter here, punters
They
and
do.
dribblers. So if you say, we want Rob Gronkowski, we want Tom Brady, we want Donald Trump, and you get the fat
maths teacher
who loves eggnog
and fucking your mum.
fucking your mum at 4:30 in the arvo, like, that's not great for optics.
No, that's not good. Now, this is a Rugby League Live 3, which my brother kindly brought in for us today. It works on a PS5, but obviously that's a PlayStation 5. I don't know if you're a gamer yourself.
I know what a PS.
Yeah.
Is,
well, listen, I don't know. There are no more rugby league games getting
I'm not
made.
that old.
No, I know that was disrespectful.
My grey
of me.
hair is misleading, right?
I've got grey hair too, mate.
As is my receding hairline.
There's no rugby. I think there's maybe Rugby League 4. That's as high as it goes. This game slaps. Everyone loved it. Every rugby league fan wants another game. I know they're not cheap necessarily, but just whether there's an interest.
I've got good news. I love games, and I'm a big believer in gamification as a way of also connecting with and winning new fans.
Yeah.
But also a great way for existing fans. There's a new game in the works, and it'll be multi-platform. It'll be much more online and much more contemporary. It will be released this year.
Huge.
It's exciting for us because it's another way for us to connect with fans out of the season, in between games.
Yeah.
And just like fantasy football, just like tipping, and we don't want to just stop there with the PS or the Xbox platforms. We also want to find, and this is big on the Commission's agenda, smaller games that are, when I say smaller games, like other ways in which we can connect with rugby league fans in a fun way.
So, like, you mean like it could be like an app where you've got some little game, or it's like a conversion game, whatever else.
Yeah.
Like stick cricket.
Yes, stick cricket.
Stick league.
Listen, sticky. That is just music to our ears. I can't tell you, because like we game not a lot, but the only games that I own are sports games. I was playing cricket 2022 on the weekend, much to my wife's frustration, and I'm just like, I need another rugby league game. It was the first one was when we were in high school. I think the first one that came out.
Rugby League 1 came out, but then apparently there's a game before that.
Yeah,
anyway, it doesn't
No, I get it completely. Like when I was growing up, this is going to give away my age. Like, I remember playing games on a ZX Spectrum with and then a Commodore 64 with a tape where you had to load the game, and
that is giving away your age. I've never heard that in my
big
life.
time. But Rugby League Live, I play with my kids all the time, and so I'm excited for the new version.
What team do you play with?
Ooh, we create our own.
so political.
You're not going to give me.
Well, who do your kids play with?
No, to be honest, my daughter will go for sort of the kind of, if she likes a couple of the players, then she'll go with that.
As is the right of a child.
Yeah. My son is a Roosters fan because his name's Anthony, and he met Anthony Minicello when he was really young at a camp.
Okay.
And ever since then, he's gone for the Roosters. Shows you the power of the players to connect with
Absolutely.
the young people.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't hate Mini.
No, you can't hate Mini either.
We heard some whispers recently that the NRL's looking at potentially awarding the 2007 premiership to Manly.
Sort of posthumously.
Posthumously.
Because,
Is there any truth to that?
Did you hear this at a pub in Dubbo? No, I must be honest. A lot of things hit my desk every day. That's not one of them.
That's not one of them?
Yeah.
Jeez,
But would you look at it?
No.
Punters and dribblers, it's a festive time of year, and that means that things can get a little bit loosey-goosey when it comes to your health, but they don't have to. You can make it really, 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 really easy.
Yep.
And just take a multivitamin, take some hydration, go to bigwoodhealth.com.au. It's all there, everything you need. Use your code dribblers for 10% off. Make it super easy this festive season.
Mate, I'm telling you, it needs to be. My general health regime has completely gone. And that's not something that's good. I'm not encouraging that, but mine has gone.
Make it super easy this festive season. It doesn't need to be hard. Make it super easy.
biggoodhealth.com.au. So are you saying, we use Newcastle here as the Josh King example, and you're going, look, here is an objectively inferior club to me and to the Melbourne Storm, and I'm just seeing them not get it. They don't get it. They've got Josh King right here, and they're fucking wasting him. He's played 3 games, and are you just licking your lips? Are you just like, quick, someone get onto him?
Well, no, not like at the end of the day, we've got players from everywhere. So I think we just go to the individual here at King. We could see that he had a good attitude about him, and like I say, he wasn't going to score a 100-metre try for us, but like I say, he was going to turn up in places to do the right thing at the right times, and that's why we showed some interest in.
Has there been many players that you've ummed and ahed about and passed on that you've just regretted?
Oh yeah, over the years there would have been. I actually sort of can't. And and there's some that were signed that we've regretted as well. So I could probably remember them more so than the other. But we've certainly made mistakes in our time without a doubt. But I think as I say, one thing we try and do is make sure we do our homework first and then go from there.
On the scale of like difficult things to try and get a team to do or get individual players to do, how hard is it as a coach to stop your wingers from jamming in defence?
It's still impossible these days. They want to go in and crash someone. But, I think, different systems, for different clubs and different teams. But also, you've got to let the players sort of, if they think that's the right decision, well, you go and do it. Just do what you think's the best thing for the team. But wingers these days, I don't know whether they're much like the old days when I used to play. Wingers used to basically their tackle count was 0 for 4 or 5 games in a row. But they were there to get the ball when there's a bit of space and they had a bit of pace and they used to score the tries for you. But there wasn't too many of them that were good defenders. But these days they're expected to make tackles, so that's why they're probably jamming, and they probably hope they miss actually most of the time. So
we one of the big sort of themes in the doco is a Melbourne Storm pre-season. A few of the players say that a Melbourne Storm pre-season is the only time they just want to stop playing rugby league. Do you love putting the boys through their paces? Like, are you getting off on watching them do their 3rd or 4th hill sprint for the day? Like, is that just,
I don't get great pleasure out watching them run up the hills, but I get a bit of satisfaction after the session knowing that we've done the work, and it's going to help us on the weekend. Well, it's going to help us when the season starts, I think.
Yeah. Mate, listen, we've really appreciated the opportunity to talk to you. Before we let you go, you've coached some of the greatest players the game's ever seen: Slater, Cronk, Smith, GI. Is there one particularly that's Folau, who stands just physically, like from a physically gifted perspective, the best you've coached?
Oh, I think physically, probably the most gifted physically that I've coached is probably been GI. A big man, could move, so smoothly, but could move quickly as well. And, he had a real footy brain as well, so I think he was the most gifted player that I've coached. But I couldn't split. Especially the big three. They were just whatever they got out of the game, that they deserved to get out of the game because that they really put the hard work in, and it was a pleasure to coach them early in their careers. And I think I said before, I think that they were coaching me at the end of their careers.
Mate, thank you very much. Lastly, how long are you coaching till?
This year, probably, especially if I have to have interviews with you, Blake.
Thanks, Craig.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Craig.
guys. Appreciate it.
See you,
Lovely to
mate.
meet you.
Good on
Cheers.
you. Cheers. Obviously, Manly win the con this year. We know that.
Yep.
And there's reasons for that
Which
we're
we'll
about to get to.
Yep.
But I look at that Panthers side yesterday and I go, who's beating these cunts?
I know.
Who's beating these?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the Storm are there and they'll be sniffing around. We all get that.
Not playing. Not that even made a difference, but,
this-
it
it was the same old fucking story yesterday. That Jack Cole went well. Cleary carved up. You got the dog, Liam Martin, just destroying people.
Isaiah Yeo.
You got the best player in the world, not officially, but it's sort of officially by the Golden Boot Award, blah, blah, blah. Isaiah Yeo scoring tries,
Yeah.
hands in everything,
Yeah.
just fucking
making
people up.
try-saving tackles.
Dylan Edwards just lurking.
Yeah. Tungo.
Oh, my God. Tunga. Oh, God. Just ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it is. And
God, like Nathan
credit
looked
to,
good.
but credit
Nathan
to,
looked so good yesterday.
credit to you
can't
and
get
I,
over it.
Edward. Again, credit to you and I because we did also, specifically me, appear on
Yes, you did.
Penrith Panthers.
Glad it was you. Because if it doesn't age well, it's tied to you.
Well, it's
specifically.
probably not going to age well. And I love that they bookmarked the fuck out of that comment, those bastards. I still stand by it.
Well, I don't anymore.
Well, I have to. Can you get it up, Tobler? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I got no idea.
Punters and dribblers.
It should be in the WhatsApp, Shane Keith.
I put it in yesterday.
You put it
No
in
one,
yesterday.
no one replied.
No.
It didn't even get a like.
No, and listen, poor old Eddie's just felt neglected all weekend.
I have. I'm trying to share a bit with the boys. Fuck.
No, well, listen.
Lucky
no
my bet here because the community embraced me.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, get this up. This is a Penrith Panthers, motivated. It's like one of their, what would you call this? Like a little fucking doco video or a promo video for the
Tom,
season.
they'd be playing this in the sheds.
Yeah.
You see the big fella.
Hard to believe. Can they make it 5? Well, they lose experience, so they get a couple of real great kids.
On the whole, I don't think they really appreciate it anymore. It's like, okay, I'm now over it.
Anyone questioning Penrith's desire for a 5th straight title should think again.
I love Bracey. They've got James Bracey coming straight off the back.
Anyone
questioning Penrith's desire is a fucking idiot.
But credit to us for owning it.
Credit to us for owning it. Credit to Penrith, though. I like Penrith. On the weekend, I mean, rugby league held its collective breath when they saw you go down with one of the greatest cramps a man's ever suffered. We thought this may kill him. This guy might be the first guy to die.
Yeah, die of cramps.
Die of cramp in a trial. And, I believe the ambulance and the Westpac chopper were waved off, but there was a period there where we thought it might have been the end. Yeah, well, what happened?
Glad to know you're thinking of me like that. I appreciate the support there. Yeah, look, mate, just some cramps. Mate, the cramps of doom. These are the worst things I've ever had.
Just good old fashioned rugby league cramps.
Yeah, just trying to get used to. Obviously, in the heat up in Gosford, it's warm up there, so that took a hit.
Did you know it was a cramp? Obviously, did you think it was something worse because of how bad it was? Or you just this is just a hectic cramp?
No, I just knew it was a hectic cramp, but there was a moment where I did think, is this worse than a cramp? Because
what have I done here?
it wasn't moving. It was it kept going.
Yeah.
And kept going. And even the physio, at one point he was punching my calf
Trying to just get this thing to chill.
but it was locked in there, and I'm just I thought I was gone.
Are you when you're getting carried off, are you aware of how that is going to look on TV?
What do the boys give you shit?
Yeah, I'm actually glad that there hasn't been any footage yet, but
We'll find it. We'll edit it into the
we'll be
video.
cutting it
I said
up,
Yeah, we'll find it.
yeah. Oh man, just you can hear the laughs of the crowd. I kind of got picked up and from, I don't know. It was like a crane. Someone was trying to pick me up, and
Carry you off.
Yeah, carry me off, and I'm there cramping and carrying on. So if there's any footage, it will be some.
Oh,
quality.
listen, we'll put the boys to work to try and.
Tommy Toller, we're gonna get
that's
him
the
on
rest
go.
of his day is dedicated to finding that footage. Do you reckon, like, if you think about Trent Robinson and like where the Roosters are at, it's like they are usually the club that gets all the fucking best players, right?
I said it ages.
They've
ago.
lost Suoliti, they lost Kiri, they lost Hargraves, they lost Manu. Fucking, there's probably someone else. Brandon Smith's going. They lost out on David Fafita. And now they're fucked, seemingly.
Yep. And like Reece Robson's in the pipeline, great player, but you're like going.
That's you guys. Is that
that great signing? But like,
but is that it? Just Taylor May, like the fucking big front rower who went to
not Taylor.
what's he?
Is it Taylor?
Terrell,
yeah,
Terrell
yeah.
May. Like
Yeah.
he's an up and coming. Like they're talking about him in Origin circles and shit. And it was like, oh, I saw it. Someone writing the other day where it was like. Or maybe even Benji said it in the post-game press conference. You have looked at that, but where it was like, oh yeah, all the reports were that he just was over football. And he's like, no, that's not the case at all. That's almost just like what a club spins when they're trying to justify fucking someone off.
Yeah, but like, that's one you just don't understand, right?
No.
You've already lost so many people and you get rid of him for whatever reason.
And you've just re-signed him.
But the crazy thing is the storyline lover of me in like rugby league is like, you know, the powerhouses for like 3 years been Roosters, Storm, Penrith, and you're like, how can someone catch up? And it's like maybe the Broncos can catch up, but also like watching empires crumble.
Yes.
Like, you know, like that I enjoy, like I get as much enjoyment out of that as I do watching them rise up. So
But do you think from an empire perspective, the Roosters are an empire that is constantly rising and falling? Where like the Storm have been like this empire. They've just been like an empire. You don't know about the Penrith Panthers, it's too early, but like they could be building an empire. Whereas the Roosters seem to be like, they're like Sodom, where they're just like interested in like all the like trimmings and trappings of greatness.
No, they're like an Istanbul. They rely on trade. You know what I mean?
Bringing in fucking players and this. Oh, we're going well now. And then it's like, oh, fuck, this is gone. They can't maintain it for periods of time.
They're not building a solid base out of just like purebred stock of their own up there. They're a trade city empire.
Yes.
And
that leaves you open to other trade empires popping up and then fucking you. Or like,
and like just players going, well, there's other empires over here that I can go to.
Or if I don't like the ruler of Istanbul for right now, I can fuck off to somewhere else.
And once people get a whiff of maybe that you are on the downfall, they start going somewhere else. Maybe I'm not going to go to the Glamour Club. David Fafita. But maybe there's other reasons there, sure. But
listen, there's other reasons. But if you're David Fafita, if there are reasons like for why not to go, they've got to be more than the attraction of Istanbul. And like clearly for David Fafita there was, and it was like, oh, you know, my missus wanted me to, like, there was something about that, but it's like there's also a period where if you're getting offered fuckloads of money, where you go to your missus and you go, listen, I'm off to Istanbul to get trained.
But that's the thing. But you could go like, originally you could go like, I'm going to Istanbul and I'm definitely getting a ring. But now you're looking at Istanbul and you know, I might just stay at the Goldie.
Yeah.
Because it might be a good club, but is there like a definite ring probability there anymore?
There's no.
I don't think so. You take if Cooper Cronk doesn't exist, they've had every good player for over a decade and haven't won a comp.
Exactly.
Istanbul is there's a bit of a Rolex on Istanbul, like it distracts you, but there's a rot underneath. You know what I mean? Like it's shiny from afar.
It's shiny. It's fucking veneers. It's plugs.
The underbelly though.
It's rotten. It stinks. Anyway, Tuesday night rips are not something I had planned this week.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I can't remember the last weekday rip.
Yeah.
A weekday rip was a little bit kind of taboo even 6 years ago for me. You know what I mean?
I reckon a weekday rip will come back a little bit with, like, once your boys get to, like, a little bit more. And I don't mean they'll come back in a sense where it's like, hey, let's just rip on a Tuesday for no reason. But once there's a bit more, like, they're a bit more self-sufficient or, like...
But I think it would definitely be tied to a bit of summer or Guinness in like a rainy, like English style pub where, you know, if you're watching the footy, you can get carried away a little bit. Maybe that's more a Thursday, which kind of doesn't feel too weekday.
No, Thursdays are coming back, dude. Yeah. I know you're leaving to go and hang with your new friends on Thursday, but like Thursday streams are going to be coming back.
Yeah.
So, you know, and they're not going to be rips every Thursday, but that's a weekend. Thursday's a weekend,
Thursday pretty much is,
especially in our racket.
Yeah.
Like, because we don't do anything really. Like, as in, we have jobs, like we do, but like we don't have to go into an office on a Friday and be like,
Yeah. I can just go out hungover and film some golf stuff or something like that. Like, it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make a difference.
Don't have to go over a meeting and report like numbers.
No,
and,
exactly.
You know, some creative agency where everyone's got an idea for a shit ad. Like, you don't have to justify.
No. You don't have to be in there.
What if we sing Sweet Caroline?
Hey, okay, so what we're going to do is going to get you guys together, right? And then you guys banter. Oh, okay, right. So you just, in absence of an idea, you've just used the word banter there? Okay, cool. Right, just leave it on us.
Yeah, like every podcast. Banter.
Okay,
if you don't have banter, if you're putting banter there, it means you probably don't have banter.
If you say
or
banter...
you're trying to manufacture banter.
No, I just, like, banter is my most hated word in the world.
Yeah, same.
It's like, that means you can't, like, banter.
It's not. It means you're trying to banter.
You shouldn't have to say it.
Yeah.
Banter.
Yeah,
Just a little bit of banter, mate.
The banter with the lads.
Banter.
Banter with the lads.
Just a bit of
banter.
With the boys, mate.
We're going to play some golf, but it's more about the beers. It's just going to be full of banter.
Oh, mate, it's about the beers and the banter with the boys. Yeah, mate, anyway.
Yeah, you're going to go to the airport. What's the first thing you're going to do? Get a beer?
Nothing quite like an airport beer at the 8 a.m., is it, mate, with the banter?
Oh, man. Well, flight to Queensland, man. It's only an hour. It's going to be full of banter.
So much banter, mate. All the boys are on the loose.
Oh, man, it's just great. Great week. There's so much banter.
And then they say it, and then it just gets quiet real quick. It's like, there's so much banter.
Nothing against you banter guys out there.
Dude, we love banter.
No, but I mean banter guys, like airport beer banter guys. Nothing against them.
No, listen.
I do the things they do.
We do it.
Yeah.
We do it.
Yeah.
And we do all
I
of
live
those
the same
things.
life.
Listen, we are you. We are the banter guys.
It's just that maybe we let the observation that banter is happening go and just let the conversation naturally flow.
Or what we do, it's almost like to try and separate ourselves from the exact people we're making fun of. We just make fun of it, even though we are exactly that.
Yeah.
Just a bit of banter, guys. It's like you guys have sat here and talked about banter for the last 5 minutes. Shit. I am him. Bit of banter, man.
Bit of banter.
Anyway. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, mate.
Yeah. Taxi!
I want to get to the podcast in a moment, but I also, and you can answer as much as you want here, but 21 schooners on the day of the that seems like a shitload of schooners. I'm just like, how
is it over 11 hours?
So it's quite the session you were on.
Well, look, it wasn't a session. It was mid-strength for a start.
Okay, all right. Listen, that changes things.
Well, it does change things.
No, it does.
By 0.4 per schooner.
Per schooner.
Yeah. So I only drink mid-strength, firstly. Second, I got there because I was watching the races.
Nice.
And then when the races finished, we'd had a couple of bets on the footy as well. So we thought, okay, let's just watch one game was on while the races were on. Then there was a 5:30 game that sort of went beyond the races. And then the 7:30 game, which normally I'm well gone by then. But we thought, okay, we'll sit there and...
It just sounds like you're having a great day.
Well, we just sat there watching the footy.
It's just a classic Saturday.
And then after that, we walked home. But, like... those dickheads at the Sackville, like I've been back once since then, and this person that worked there pulled me aside and said, mate, we've come under a lot of scrutiny after your day. And I said, mate, I don't give a fuck. I said, I didn't tell the media how many beers I had. I said, your pub told the media how many beers I had. I've never told anyone. And for them to expect me to feel sorry for them, I said to the bloke, I said, mate, see that beer there? I said, that's the last beer I'll ever drink in this pub.
And you're gone.
Mate, we'll not go back to it. Yeah, they're whinging the other day. They were in the paper. Again, you talk about fascination. Like, when has anyone other than Bob Hawke actually had a story written about how many beers they've had.
I know, but listen, 21's just such a magical number.
21's, yeah.
Listen, it's a good. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to have a crack. You know, see.
Mate, I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
It's 11 hours though, Tommy.
Yes, it is 11 hours.
It's only two. You work it. It's only 2 an hour.
No, I know it really isn't. Again, over
It's
that
not
period
like
of time.
I was 4. Yeah,
You're not in a Bucks party.
no. Like anyway, there's a lot of look. I'm not going to get into it, but there's a lot of bullshit that's come out of that day. I'm just going to wait for things to either run their course or, at some point later this year, a bit more of the truth might come out. But again, I'm not here to try and convince anybody. So there's nothing to say, mate. You know.
Yep.
Is what it is.
21's not a lot, mate.
Well, listen, we're going to probably have to have a crack at some point, Eddie. We
Well,
might
like,
we
Why
might have
don't
to
you
do a
do? Why don't you do it like a?
because the thing is, we don't
time
drink.
lapse here.
We're there, well, that's what
We're actually thinking about doing it.
Well, do it.
And now that we've got
Now
high
you've
level
got-
clearance,
Well, that's it. We've got
because we tend to change to the stiff stuff because I can't drink that many beers. I get bloated as fuck. So that's
Yeah.
that's actually my biggest concern.
Yeah.
But that's
is over bloating.
But I think if we were to, maybe have an actual keg in here with schooner glasses, because I feel like cans sometimes.
I don't want
it
to drink
makes it-
cans.
No, I think
Schooners.
cans. We get schooners,
Yeah.
and we'll do it the correct way. I think we have to do it mid strength.
And what time did you start? 11.
I started at roughly about 12.
12. Okay. Yeah.
So we got some time. We'll
So
clear
get the first,
schedule.
Might have
get the
been about
first in
11:15.
Melbourne, and off we go.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, but you got to be there for the first.
Have to be.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
There's always a bet in the
Yeah,
first.
yeah, a couple of rugby league games on.
There's always a bit. There's always a bit in the
So
first.
just, mate, in many ways, it's like the perfect day. Like it starts out the races.
Yeah.
I start every race day full of confidence.
Yeah.
You know
Don't
what I
we
mean?
all?
I get my tips.
Yeah.
I put my bets on.
Yeah.
I start counting out. Look, if these all win, I'm going to have a fat day today. You know?
Yeah, if all these fucking if your 15 come off,
Yeah, if all
I'm
15
gonna be
tips are
fucking
there,
rich.
and I just have a little multi on all of them
Oh,
because
yeah,
I'm a bit of an optimist that
No,
way.
that's
Like,
nice. Pop
yeah,
all in.
well, as a bloke said to me one day, he said, mate, when the balls drop in lotto, he said, there's no form. He said, at least in horse racing, there's form, right? So he said, you've much more chance of picking 6 winners
yeah.
all up.
all together. No, it's a great.
That's
point.
actually a fucking great point.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're more chance.
Because it's like your lotto, but it's form lotto.
Yeah, it's form lotto. So I play a bit of form lotto.
Have you ever won a bit of form lotto?
I've had a couple good ones. I've never. So look, the way that you do it is I do the whole lot together.
Yep.
And that's, mate. Seriously, I've had payouts of $2.5 million.
Yeah.
Never got
Yes.
there.
No.
But one day I'll get there.
Yeah,
One day
yeah,
it'll
yeah,
hit.
you could have. Imagine when you
Because
do.
the horses have got form, unlike the balls. But one day it'll hit. But
Don't have form is so good.
that's true.
Oh, fuck.
So what you do then was in that you just have to throw 3 or 4 bolties together.
Yeah.
And if you can get like a 3 or 4 legger up, mate, it can be a fat day.
Yeah. No,
Was it a fat day that day?
No, it wasn't. No, it ended in tears. But
Could you two just not talk anymore?